if you do the vibe coding or if you're working with AI in general, then I highly recommend to download this application. So this is called Wispr Flow, and it is essentially a dictation tool that is running in the background of your computer. It is available for both Mac and Windows, and you can use it to transcribe your voice into text. And I think it makes a lot of sense because when you are working with AI, you might have to write tons of prompts, you have to write a detailed instruction, and usually typing takes more time than speaking, and therefore this tool would be very useful. Now, you might be asking why there's the need to download this dictation tool, because after all, pretty much every major operating system do come with a built-in dictation tool that will do the same. However, there are a few things that makes Wispr Flow different and perhaps better than any built-in dictation tools today. So let me give you a few examples of why I think this tool is really amazing if you are working with AI, if you do vibe coding. Okay, I have this document that I prepared. I basically just want to compare the built-in Windows dictation versus Wispr Flow. So I'll say something using Windows dictation and I'll do it again using Wispr Flow. So okay, I'm going to enable Windows dictation by pressing the keyboard shortcut Windows and H to trigger the tool, and I'll say this instruction: generate a website using React.js. Sorry, I mean Solid.js. Okay, there was a mistake. I'll do it again. So usually it should be able to finish the sentence, but maybe there was a connection issue, but I'll do it again. Generate a website using React.js. Sorry, I mean Solid.js. Alright, so that was basically the instruction. Generate a website using Solid.js. And this is just the correction that I made in the middle of my speech. And this is not supposed to be part of the instruction, and unfortunately dictation tool like Windows dictation just doesn't understand it. However, if I say the same thing using Wispr Flow, the result would be different. So I'll do it again and you will see the differences. Generate a website using React.js. Sorry, I mean Solid.js. And there you go. So you can see that it is exactly the thing that I want to say. It doesn't include the correction, and it is possible because my speech, as far as I know, is being processed by AI, and therefore AI can make some minor modifications to improve the outcome, unlike the default dictation tool where it doesn't really understand the intent behind the instruction. So you can see that the uppercase is here, so basically it understands the name of brand. I'm actually surprised that it understands a lot of new brands like ChatGPT or maybe Perplexity AI. It understands that, even though it's very new and usually AI like this is not really up to date, but it actually understands a lot of new brands that we have today. So that's, I think, a few points that makes this tool really amazing. Now, I'll give you another example, and I think this is really amazing. So I will use Firebase Studio as an example, and of course, it doesn't have to be Firebase Studio. You can use pretty much any tool. You can even use Windsurf alongside with Wispr Flow if you want to do the vibe coding. Now, I will say something like this. I'm going to press Ctrl and Alt on my computer to run Wispr Flow, and this is the result. I want you to build a website with the following points. Point number 1, use Solid.js. Point number 2, use Tailwind CSS. And then point number 3, I want it to be responsive. You see, it converts my voice into bullet points because, again, it understands what I want, and therefore it created this nice bullet point instructions, which I think is much more discernible than a regular paragraph. So I think it's really amazing that we have this kind of tool. But there's another thing that you can actually do with Wispr Flow. So let me try maybe using Perplexity. Okay, let's say I want to generate a picture of a dog. I'm going to say something like this. Generate a picture of a dog. Now, there is a feature in Wispr Flow that will let you improve the current text. So it's called command mode and it is still in beta, but it's actually doing a great job at improving your prompt. So on Windows, you have to press the keyboard shortcuts Control, Windows, and Alt. So I'm going to do that. And first, you have to select the text first. And I want to improve this prompt. I'm going to press Control, Windows, and Alt, and I'm going to say something like this. Please improve this prompt. I'm not touching the keyboard. And you'll see that the prompt will be a lot longer. So this is the final prompt. Create a highly detailed, realistic image of a golden retriever sitting in a green meadow on a sunny day. So yeah, that's really amazing. It can improve my prompt. I actually can make it, make the prompt to be a lot longer than this, but it's really amazing. It's turning from a simple instruction to be something that is a bit more descriptive, and therefore hopefully the result would be much better. So according to the stats on Wispr Flow, I have said almost 11,000 words of dictation, which is really amazing. It saves me a lot of time. And the best part is that this tool is available for free. You will have access to 2,000 words every week, which I think is quite generous. And if you're not happy with that, or if you need more, then you can always subscribe to the Pro subscriptions. And if you are interested, you can sign up using the link in the video description. And of course, this is not a sponsored video. I just think that this tool is really amazing and you can do a lot of different things, especially if you do the vibe coding. Now, here I'm looking at Firebase Studio, and if you want to know how you can create an app or a website using Firebase Studio for free, then check out this video and I'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching.